So I'm going to try and explain to you how we would use a number line model to divide two fractions. So I'm going to use the example of 4/5 divided by a half. So what I've done on Brain and Camp, I've gone ahead and created a number line that's marked 0 on one end and 1 at the other, and I have it demarcated by fifths. So as not to get confused, I am dividing 4/5. So I'm going to get rid of that extraneous, not needed fifth. Okay. And now the question I have to ask myself is how many halves? How many halves of a whole can fit into 4/5? And just by using the skill of observation and estimation, I can see that that half is going to be here, right? So I need to kind of recognize at this point that we are now dealing with tenths, because that's the only way to demarcate that, since the line demarcating the half is halfway between our 2/5 and our 3/5, right? So this is our half. I already know now, this far in the answer, that the answer to 4/5 divided by a half is going to be one whole and something else. Okay, so I'm going to mark off the rest of, because what I've done to this first whole, I'm going to do to the rest of the number line just to keep myself consistent. So what I have to recognize now, or what I have to show now, is what is left over. So I've got these 3 spaces left over, right? Now, I can't fit another half fully into the remaining space, right? But what I can recognize is the fact that of what is left, of what is remaining on my number line, the part that's kind of like highlighted in yellow there is 3/5 of the remaining half. So what I have for my answer is 1 and 3/5. So if you wanted to test that with the algorithm, if you don't believe me, we can do that. So 4/5. So I would have an answer of 8/5 if I multiplied through, which, if we again converted to a mixed fraction, would be 1 and 3/5. So I'm hoping that is clear.